All right, so number 4 is asking us which of the rectangles have an area of 24. So remember, we're looking for the rectangle that does not have an area of 24. So I went ahead and did the first one just to show you guys what this is going to end up looking like. So for rectangle S, you'll notice that the length is 4 and the width is 6. So we just gotta plug that into our equation. So if we remember, our equation for area is length times width. So 6 times 4 is 24. Now you might know that because of your math facts, or you solved using one of our ways to represent multiplication, whether that be equal groups or arrays. So in order to figure out which rectangle does not equal 24, or the area of 24, we're going to solve the area for all these rectangles, all right? So for the second rectangle, let's look at rectangle T. Remember, we got to count those squares. So I got to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, and 3. Once again, my equation for area equals length times width, or 6 times 3. And, like I said, whether we're using our, mental math because we know our multiplication facts, or we're doing equal groups or arrays, we'll know that 6 times 3 is 18. And I'm going to circle my answer because now I am done. Now, it's easy to see that 18 is not the same as 24. So I'm going to go ahead and just, put a little maybe dot by rectangle T, because this one definitely does not have an area of 24. But let's look at rectangle U. So we're going to count our squares again. 1, 2, 3, going across and all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to multiply those together because my equation for area is length times width. Oops. Or 8 times 3 is 24. So that one gets a check mark. Okay? Because that one does equal 24. Just like with the other two, whether we know that because of equal groups or arrays, we figured out that 8 times 3 is 24. Now let's look at the next two rectangles. All right, so I got this one, our last two. Keep counting, guys. So we just got to look. We have 1, 2 going down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I plug that into my equation. So for rectangle V, 12 times 2 is, now just like the other three, use your strategies, use your mental math. 12 times 2 is 24. Circle my answer because I know we're done. And this one gets a check mark because it does have an area of 24. And last but not least, rectangle W. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then we're going to multiply. 4 times 4 equals 16. Okay? So 4 times 4 is 16. This one gets a maybe dot. So the rectangles that have an area of 24 are rectangle S, rectangle U, and rectangle V. Great job, guys.